Every so often a machine arrives with a look that feels familiar but a presence that refuses to be ignored. It is not just transportation, it is an experience shaped by history, muscle, and a hunger for the horizon. Riders do not choose it for convenience, they choose it because it speaks to something deeper. The need to feel connected to the road in a way that modern comforts sometimes dilute. Imagine a heavyweight tourer that mixes physical presence with unexpected refinement. Imagine chrome and steel that carry decades of design culture, yet still answer the demands of long journeys and modern expectations. Imagine a grand cruiser that wants to stand apart while proving that character still matters in a world obsessed with numbers and specs. This story is about why such machines still hold power over us and how the right combination of tradition and tech can turn long miles into something unforgettable. If you enjoy deep dives into the machines that shape motorcycle passion, like this video, subscribe, and comment what model you want covered next. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring stands as the motorcycle at the heart of this exploration. A full-sized cruiser created to project Italian presence in a category where traditional American thinking usually dominates. This segment looks at where it came from and why it exists. The California name reaches back decades, tied to police fleets and riders who wanted European charm in a big displacement format. By 2015, the mission expanded to prove that Moto Guzzi could deliver a luxury touring experience without abandoning its identity. The California 1400 Touring embodies that mission with a massive engine that shakes with intention at idle, yet stabilizes into a smooth rhythm once the wheels turn. Its proportions communicate distance, comfort, and authority. Long floorboards, a plush saddle, integrated luggage, and a windscreen promise a motorcycle built for long roads rather than quick stops. The foundation is the longitudinally mounted 1,380 cubic centimeters V-twin, the largest ever from Moto Guzzi at the time, air-cooled but with enough engineering to meet modern expectations. The cylinders protrude on both sides, visually framing what this bike is all about. Heritage is not decoration here, it is the structure. Moto Guzzi retained the signature shaft drive, transforming every twist of the throttle into immediate forward motion without fuss. The frame is engineered to maintain stability when loaded with luggage and a passenger. Priorities essential for a touring flagship. While many cruisers chase style first, the California 1400 Touring balances looks with engineered purpose. The seat height is approachable for a motorcycle of its size, helping riders feel in control even when maneuvering slowly. The ergonomics deliver an upright posture aimed at day-long comfort, keeping weight off the wrists while allowing full command of the bars. Materials and finishes highlight Italian craftsmanship. Chrome pieces are shaped with intention rather than excess. And the fuel tank offers flowing lines that lead the eye along the length of the bike. Instrumentation mixes analog presence with digital clarity, reminding riders that modern information does not need to abandon classic analog charm. Attention to detail is part of the appeal. From the eagle emblem perched proudly to the subtle curves of hard bags integrated into the design, the motorcycle seeks admiration even before the ignition turns. Yet form alone cannot sustain credibility in the touring world. Moto Guzzi knew that performance, stability, and ride quality had to meet serious expectations because long-distance riders demand trust. The California 1400 Touring delivers torque early and often, ideal for relaxed highway cruising and quick overtakes without shifting gymnastics. Engineers added ride-by-wire throttle control, giving the rider selectable modes to adjust power delivery. Traction control stands ready to manage uncertain road conditions, reinforcing confidence without calling attention to itself. These technologies underline the central idea. This motorcycle wants to preserve tradition while embracing what makes riding smoother today. But no technology masks the reality that this is a 700-plus pound machine. The rider must be intentional, especially in parking lots or low-speed turns. Skill is part of the ownership experience, and riders who choose this bike appreciate that mastery earns reward. Beyond component lists and specs, the California 1400 Touring delivers an emotional quality grounded in the sensation of motion. The crankshaft orientation gives the engine character, a subtle movement felt through the chassis when blipping the throttle at a stop. Once moving, the sensations transform into reassurance, the bike feeling planted and predictable even at highway speeds. The touring setup means wind and weather protection are baked into the experience, allowing miles to accumulate without excessive fatigue. The hard luggage offers practical storage. Two-up travel is encouraged and supported. The rear suspension is tuned for comfort over imperfect pavement, acknowledging that touring often encounters the real world rather than smooth brochures. This motorcycle is not aimed at beginners and it does not pretend otherwise. It exists for riders who want a long-term companion for journeys defined by freedom and vivid memory. In a marketplace where luxury often equals layers of screens and automated features, the California 1400 Touring keeps the rider essential to the equation. The finish and the overall presence invite attention at fuel stops or scenic pullouts. It reflects pride from a manufacturer that has always built motorcycles with a strong point of view. This is why owners speak passionately about their machines. The California 1400 Touring does not attempt to be a generic cruiser for the widest audience. It aims for riders who value individuality and understand what this engine architecture means. Its story begins with history, evolves with engineering, and continues on open interstates and remote backroads where the sound of its V-twin becomes part of the landscape. The motorcycle delivers a tourer that asks the rider to participate fully in the act of travel. Every decision from Moto Guzzi emphasizes this partnership. That philosophy makes the 2015 California 1400 Touring a distinctive entry in the world of long-distance motorcycling because it remains true to itself while welcoming modern expectations. The character comes first, but comfort and technology are close behind. No matter how far the road stretches, this cruiser carries the mindset that the journey should feel as rewarding as the destination. Riders who choose it want to arrive with a sense of accomplishment and connection, appreciating the machine that brought them there. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring stands at the intersection of heritage and contemporary touring needs, carving a place of its own and refusing to be mistaken for anything else. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring returns in this segment as a motorcycle defined not only by design and comfort but also by engineering decisions that give it a specific feel on the road. Riders who step onto the California quickly learn that every component and every technology is selected to shape the interaction between machine and rider. One of the most defining features is the longitudinally mounted V-twin that sends power through a shaft drive system, a layout that separates this bike from mainstream cruisers. The decision is not nostalgia. It is fundamental to how the motorcycle manages torque, balance, and character. The crankshaft delivers a subtle lateral motion when the throttle is blipped while stationary, a reminder that this architecture breathes differently than more common transverse designs. Once underway, this unique feel settles into a smooth, confident rhythm that supports relaxed, mile-eating riding. The ride-by-wire system enhances precision while allowing selectable engine maps that change the cruiser personality on demand. Touring mode delivers a composed and predictable response for long distances. Sport mode sharpens delivery for riders who want quicker reactions. A third mode promotes efficiency in mixed conditions. Traction control is calibrated to be unobtrusive, stepping in only when the road surface challenges stability. This system helps keep confidence high during wet weather or uneven pavement without making the rider feel monitored. The 3-level option caters to different riding styles and conditions. Braking is another strategic piece of the equation. The California 1400 Touring uses powerful discs with ABS to ensure strong, controlled stops appropriate for a heavy motorcycle often carrying luggage and a passenger. ABS is always active, giving the rider the space to focus on line selection and road awareness. Suspension plays an equally important role. The front fork provides stability and damping, appropriate for long highway stretches, while the rear dual shocks offer adjustability for payload changes. With luggage loaded and a companion on board, the bike must retain composure. Moto Guzzi makes sure this large machine stays planted through sweeping corners and uneven surfaces. Handling of a heavyweight cruiser requires intentional design. The California 1400 Touring offers a frame geometry that balances straight-line comfort with a willingness to lean, giving riders confidence on covey routes. Floorboards are positioned to support a natural leg angle without compromising cornering clearance. Heated grips and cruise control are available features that enhance long-distance practicality. These additions make big days in the saddle more enjoyable without shifting focus away from the fundamentals of the ride. Lighting includes a prominent headlamp that projects road clarity for night travel and increases presence for other motorists. Rider information flows through a hybrid display that combines analog needles with a digital center section. This allows essential data to stay visible without forcing attention away from the road ahead. The switchgear is straightforward, reflecting a philosophy that touring motorcycles should be intuitive rather than overloaded with complex controls. Ergonomics receive significant attention. The windscreen is shaped to redirect airflow in a manner that reduces fatigue while avoiding excessive turbulence. Seat padding is designed to remain comfortable hour after hour. Passenger accommodations are generous, reinforcing the touring mission. The hard saddlebags open wide and secure easily, offering storage for travel necessities. These are not aftermarket afterthoughts. They are integrated into the motorcycle profile to preserve aesthetic flow. Ownership also includes how the motorcycle feels during fueling and stopping moments. The California 1400 Touring provides steady footing and a center of gravity that encourages confidence when rolling into parking areas or stopping at scenic viewpoints. Yet it also asks the rider to respect its mass and learn its rhythm. Technique matters and brings satisfaction to those who practice it. The sound of the engine is a core part of the experience. The exhaust tone conveys authority without overwhelming peace at cruising speed. It signals power but avoids fatigue during extended travel. Attention shifts to the broader environment where this model competes. Large displacement touring machines traditionally come from another manufacturer known for dominating the cruiser landscape. In this environment, Moto Guzzi presents something deliberately different. Rather than imitating familiar competitors, the California 1400 Touring offers flavor drawn from Mandello del Lario, both culturally and mechanically. Its presence invites discussion among riders who value individuality. Many touring motorcycles prioritize insulation from the ride. This one focuses on a connection with the road that reminds the rider they are part of the journey. Each mile delivers sensation meant to enhance memory. The California 1400 Touring expresses Italian identity through decisions that protect character while honoring performance requirements. This approach makes it stand out at rallies, scenic turnouts, or small-town main streets where conversations start with curious onlookers. Its proportions and stance communicate purpose and prestige. Heritage informs technology rather than opposing it. The electronics never overshadow the mechanical heartbeat. Comfort never erases authenticity. This motorcycle treats touring as a craft where engineers and riders collaborate. Owners often describe a relationship that deepens over time as muscle memory develops and familiarity grows. Maintenance routines become a ritual rather than a chore. The machine rewards respect with reliability and distinct personality. When setting up for a long trip, riders appreciate how everything fits together. The luggage holds essentials securely. The wind protection coordinates with rider posture. The powertrain offers torque for effortless passing. Highway miles glide beneath the wheels while the chassis keeps direction straight and true. Climbing into mountains or riding along coastal roads, the California 1400 Touring adapts. Its suspension absorbs imperfections so the rider can enjoy scenery and rhythm. It retains balance in low-speed maneuvers, which matter in tight parking spots or crowded events. Technological features allow riders to tailor the motorcycle without diluting the core cruiser feel. This transforms long road journeys from endurance exercises into experiences enriched by character and control. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring continues to assert its presence through the way it marries history and innovation. Riding it is not passive. The rider engages deeply with feedback and sound. The motorcycle invites curiosity from those who want more than simple transportation. When the day ends after hundreds of miles, satisfaction comes not just from reaching the destination, but from the sensation of traveling there in a style that respects tradition while embracing functional progress. Each mile builds a connection that riders carry into future trips. This is how the California 1400 Touring earns loyalty and admiration through experiences that feel tailored to enthusiasts who demand emotion as part of touring. Capability. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring again takes the spotlight as we look at what happens beyond the initial purchase. Owning and riding this motorcycle is about far more than specifications. It occupies a distinct place in the touring landscape because it approaches the long-distance mission with a cultural angle, an engineering philosophy, and a rider relationship that differ from more common alternatives. This segment focuses on who embraces the California, how it shapes their journeys, and what its lasting influence becomes. When riders choose the California 1400 Touring, they make a choice that reflects personal identity. They signal appreciation for Italian heritage and the unique blend of comfort and character this machine provides. It is not designed to be the most clinically efficient tourer or the quietest companion. It is designed to make travel memorable. With each ignition, the rider is reminded that experience takes priority over convenience. Communities form around motorcycles that deliver this type of emotional connection. California 1400 Touring owners often bond quickly at events or roadside pullouts, sharing stories about long trips, mechanical quirks, or the reactions from people who see the motorcycle for the first time. These interactions extend the sense of belonging that comes with riding a distinctive machine. This cruiser stands apart visually and mechanically, prompting curiosity from others who might not even be familiar with the brand. The motorcycle fosters individuality because riders feel encouraged to appreciate its unique strengths rather than conform to typical cruiser expectations. For touring riders, longevity matters. The The California 1400 Touring approaches this through its reliable air-cooled engine combined with a drivetrain layout known for long-term durability. The shaft drive reduces daily upkeep and keeps the motorcycle ready for consistent travel. Routine maintenance becomes a relationship between the rider and the machine, reinforcing involvement and pride. Parts availability and service networks require planning, especially in remote areas. Riders become resourceful, prepared, and confident because of this demand for oversight. That responsibility strengthens the connection, because the motorcycle comes from a brand known for character-driven engineering. Enthusiasts are eager to learn about the bike and keep it in excellent condition. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring invites reflection during travel. Long miles allow riders to notice the way the engine sound resonates with terrain, how the windscreen shapes airflow on different roads, and how weight and geometry influence cornering when the scenery shifts from wide plains to mountain passes. These details matter because they shape the narrative of the ride. Memories form not from isolation behind technology but from participation in the environment. This motorcycle encourages riders to take the scenic route because the journey itself becomes the purpose. Moving through landscapes with a machine that responds to every small input reinforces presence in the moment. While analyzing impact, it is helpful to consider the broader cruiser and touring landscape. Many manufacturers chase technological escalation or style updates aimed purely at visual appeal. The California strategy places authenticity at the core. Technology is included, but always as a supporting role. Tradition provides the main voice. In a world where developers must adhere to growing regulations and comfort demands, the California demonstrates that heritage can evolve while remaining recognizable and meaningful. This approach influences how enthusiasts interpret the future of heavyweight cruisers. The motorcycle challenges assumptions that progress must erase identity. This inspires hope that motorcycling can continue to offer emotional diversity. For riders who prefer comfort and tech, wrapped in a unique mechanical feel, the California 1400 Touring proves that distinctiveness is still possible. Travel culture continues to change. Digital navigation and connectivity shift how riders interact with their machines. The California embraces modern features without overwhelming the senses. Key information appears when needed, but the bike keeps attention on the road and the ride. This priority resonates with riders who do not want a traveling computer. They want a companion that listens to inputs like throttle, body, movement, and braking, delivering real mechanical response. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring also influences future design thinking. Its visual presence remains strong years after release. This outcome shows that true style ages more gracefully than trends. Manufacturers across segments acknowledge the value of heritage when done with intention. The California demonstrates how to respect historical forms while improving usability and performance. This balance can guide future cruisers toward designs that combine influence from past icons with modern solutions to safety and efficiency. Resale value and collectability follow naturally from a strong identity. Riders seek California models used because they appreciate the combination of exclusivity and capability. This motorcycle grants access to a riding experience not easily duplicated. Collectors notice its role as the flagship cruiser that reopened attention to Italian touring. Its significance places it among motorcycles that define chapters of brand evolution. Long after production ceases, it remains desirable for its bold approach. Riding habits with this motorcycle often involve companionship. The generous passenger setup invites shared experiences. The comfort and stability allow two riders to travel all day without strain. When a motorcycle becomes a facilitator of shared adventure, it strengthens relationships. The California 1400 Touring transforms time on the road into bonding, creating stories that endure. This elevates its value beyond machinery. Performance may not lead every stat chart, but excellence shows in how satisfied riders feel when stepping off after long hours. This motorcycle is engineered to leave the rider energized rather than worn down. The ride enriches rather than exhausts. That result matters deeply in the touring segment. Vibey engines and solid handling are not opposing traits here. They form a cohesive identity that reinforces the message that travel should feel alive. Economic perspective also shapes understanding. Choosing a less common brand and model means accepting that ownership requires attention and commitment. This is not a motorcycle chosen for short-term trends. It is selected for the long arc of motorcycling life. Maintenance skills improve, knowledge grows, and appreciation deepens as years pass. This creates a legacy. Owners become ambassadors for the motorcycle and the mindset it represents. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring influences how people see touring riders. Its bold Italian style communicates that long-distance travel can include flair and emotion. It challenges stereotypes about what a tourer must look like or how it must behave. A rider can prioritize comfort without rejecting personality. The motorcycle proves that practical features and passionate design can coexist. The impact extends into conversations at events and social spaces where motorcycles gather. Enthusiasm spreads through visibility. New riders become curious and consider motorcycles they previously overlooked. Environmental awareness also shapes modern motorcycling choices. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring stands at the center of this closing reflection. After exploring its origins, engineering, and rider impact, it becomes clear why this motorcycle continues to resonate with those who appreciate distinct character in their long-distance machines. Choosing this tourer means embracing a philosophy that values sensation as much as comfort. Riders are reminded that a motorcycle can be both practical and expressive. The California proves that legacy is not nostalgia but a living aspect of design when handled with care and respect. The experience goes beyond staring at specs. The large displacement V-twin brings personality to every mile, while the frame, suspension, and electronics support the travel mission without overshadowing the feel of the road. Storage, ergonomics, and weather protection make long trips approachable. Yet the machine never stops reminding the rider that participation defines every moment. This motorcycle is for people who want their touring companion to have a story and a point of view. In the competitive world of heavyweight cruisers, the California 1400 Touring holds its ground by simply being itself. Riders who select it understand that uniqueness matters. They want a machine that sparks conversations at fuel stops and leaves them smiling after hours of highway travel. The shaft drive, selectable ride modes, and confident braking systems support journeys that stretch across regions and landscapes. The result is satisfaction built over time, reinforced by connection and trust in the machine. The California 1400 Touring encourages riders to look around while traveling, to embrace scenic routes and minor detours because the ride is enjoyable. It reflects a belief that touring should feel rewarding, not rushed. As years pass, this motorcycle will remain a memorable chapter in Moto Guzzi history. Its bold entrance into the cruiser segment demonstrated that identity can thrive even in a market defined by tradition and expectation. The influence continues in riders who value motorcycles that offer genuine character rather than generic refinement. Whether seen rolling into a coastal town, heading toward mountain passes, or resting at a viewpoint, the 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring communicates that freedom and personality can coexist in a long-distance machine. The story of this motorcycle is not limited to the year it launched. It lives in every rider who chooses individuality over conformity and experience over routine. For those who believe touring is an adventure shaped by the machine beneath them, the California delivers a rewarding reminder that the road still holds magic for those who seek it. Thanks for spending time exploring this exceptional motorcycle. Like, subscribe, and comment what model you want featured next.